to get going. Gotta catch those runners taking off like a Boeing. If the volume spikes, then it's time to trade. Mighty 90 setting up, it's time to get paid. Dr. Chad on the mic, time to get focused. We don't need any indicator, hocus pocus. It's all about the price, just watch it move. Manage your risks so you don't lose. First hour of trading is all we need. Focus on the patience and forget about greed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's day trading live stream. Today's Friday, October 10th. Taking a look at the pre-market futures. S&P up 6, NASDAQ up 12, Russell up 5, Dow up 103. Gold is back on the upswing, up almost 1%. Silver's up almost 3. Notes and bonds are green. 10-year yield down 1.3. Oil and natural gas are both down about 3%. All the grains are a little bit red, under 1%. Euro, small green. Pound, small red. Bitcoin up 1%. VIX, even with the indices up a little bit, VIX is also up about 1/3%. Currently at 16.48. I will be entering a 6-7 put calendar at the open. And then it'll be all about day trades. Good morning, Articulate. How are you? Hope everybody's good. Good. Watson's got his coffee. Good morning, Krish. As far as individual movers pre-market, not a lot. Got a couple of quantum stocks up a little bit. CoreWeave is up 2%. MSTR is up almost 1%. Those are, no big movers. Biggest red, Baba and Baidu down about 2%. So kind of a quiet little morning so far. Watson's off the coffee. He's on a tea. So sophisticated, Watson. You got to be sophisticated to drink tea. Which I am not. I'm a coffee guy. Or British, exactly. Sophisticated and British, they're not necessarily the same. No Celsius in the morning. That's a power hour thing. Canadians? I don't know where to put you, Chuck. I'm not sure what category to put you in. You're probably more of a moonshine in the morning kind of guy. Yeah, maple syrup. There you go. All right. There is the opening bell. Looks like we have an expected range in SPX today of 25.3. A few more points than yesterday. So that gives us a lower expected move zone of around 67.15. And on the upside, 67.65 and change. So just below yesterday's low and just above yesterday's high. Oh yeah, Intel just popped. All right, I'm going to enter my 6-7. Need a good 40%er out of the 6-7. Haven't had a good one like that in a while. Looks like it's trying to get filled for around 425, 430. Fill it up.
Market data connection lost.
Still trying to fill.
Trading connection lost.
Well, now I'm losing. Toss just went to delayed data, like it's searching for. Can you guys hear me?
Market data connection lost. Market data connection re-established.
I think I just had a little slight internet outage for about 20 seconds. Anyway, just got filled on my
Trading
6-7.
connection re-established. Market data connection lost.
Saying connection
Market
lost.
data connection
reestablished.
re-established.
All right, let me post my calendar here. And let me post my 1DTE, which also filled. All right, 1DTE and calendar posted. 6-7, I'm on the 67.45 strike, filled at 4. Looks like it was a split fill, average of 438. 1DTE is 65 wide. All right, S&P pushing up to pre-market highs. Russell pushing above pre-market highs. Intel taking the lead in the clubhouse, up over 4%. Intel is one that I wish I would have bought as soon as the deal was announced that the U.S. government was going to take ownership. Just seems like a no-brainer in hindsight. CoreWeave is up 3.5%. CoreWeave
Order
hovering
cancelled.
around
Order filled.
pre-market highs. CoreWeave kind of coming up and tapping that level of from where it got rejected on August 12th. See if it can push through that today. Circle is now up 3%, pushing above yesterday's high. See what else we got. Tesla's pushing. Tesla's now up about 1.5%. Started off at yesterday's high and extending above. Now getting up past Wednesday's high. Tesla's still pushing. Yeah, Intel reversed. CoreWeave now the biggest gainer so far on my list. OKLO is up 2%, heading towards yesterday's high. Netflix up to yesterday's high. See what the biggest losers are. IONQ is down 3%. Baidu and Baba still weak. APP's down another 1%.
Order filled.
Ooh. Market's pushing now. All right, we've got about less than 2 minutes here. Tesla looks like it's getting close to a volume bar, but it's kind of reversing. SMCI might get there on the downside. Circle might get there on the upside, but it's kind of pulling back now. So those are the three that have potential. Goldman Sachs, but I don't like to trade banks. I just like to look at them. CoreWeave still pushing. Bitcoin pushing. IBIT might get a volume bar. NASDAQ went up and ticked that yesterday's pre-market high level where there's a big reversal. All right, so Circle's got a volume bar. And Tezi's got a big volume bar, but it kind of reversed. So I'm going to focus on Circle if I can get a pullback to the previous day high. I am going to be trading the 7 DTE. For Circle, I would go with the 160 calls. Bring this over onto my board. So it's starting to pull back a little bit. I mean, it's already at the bottom of that bar that gave the big volume, but I'm looking at previous day high as my line to get in. I'm going to put in an order on the 160 calls right here. It's to my level. Whoops, what happened? Oh. I'm in my kid's Roth account. Damn it. All right, let me try this again. Dang, it kind of bounced here. I've got my order at 630. Gave a perfect little dip right to my level. And I messed up my execution. Oh, missed it. Hopefully you guys got in. Coin is pushing. Tesla, big reversal. Yeah, you're already getting paid with 0 DTE. Hopefully you're not using 10% with 0 DTE. I try to get at least 30 on my first PT. Coin, big volume bar. Hood popping up. So coin's got a big volume bar. Tesla pulled back to
Order cancelled.
basically pre-market
Order
highs here and
partially
bounced.
filled. Order filled.
Netflix is dipping just above yesterday's high. Goog, a little dip and bounce back
filled.
up. Wow, big volume in coin. Coin pushing 400. Amazon pushing into the green. S&P, NASDAQ pushing. Had that little pause and then push again. Bitcoin's kind of coming down. CoreWeave now at 5.5%. Was up more? Just dipped actually. OKLO at 5%. Circle, there goes Circle without me. Circle's being a jerk. Actually, I have no one to blame but myself on that one. Just had the wrong account open. IWM acting the strongest. S&P and NASDAQ still up about the same, 0.38%-ish. Oh boy, there it goes. Look at that circle. Look at that little circle go. That is a beauty. All I can do is just be happy for you all. Because I screwed up. Hood now getting above yesterday's high. That's the problem, Lando. You were expecting something. Yeah, every time I expect the market to do something for me, it usually does the opposite. Circle, another big volume bar, kind of selling off now. I mean, dipping a little bit. Bitcoin coming back down to pre-market highs. Matrix, do you have toss? Watch list is just there's the one I've got. It's just ever evolving. I mean, there's a lot of new quantum names that have come on that are tradable that weren't there a year ago. So it's just kind of whatever's active. All right, so the S&P and NASDAQ now getting a little rejected at the top. Bitcoin giving it back up. Circle still staying pretty strong. Banks still
Order
holding
cancelled.
fairly strong. APP is bleeding. AMD is bleeding. TSM bleeding. Some of the chips
Order
are
filled.
chips are kind of
Order
coming down.
cancelled. Order partially filled. Order filled.
IWM back to pre-market highs. Let's see if the S&P and these indices can hold their pre-market high. Kind of S&P rejected right off of yesterday's high pretty quickly. Which looks like it was a new all-time high in SPY, but not SPX. All right, get some weakness coming in. Netflix is above its yesterday's high, holding up well during this flush. SPY holding pre-market highs. Q's holding previous day high. Russell held pre-market highs. Goog staying strong. Kind of like Netflix here. It's already kind of bounced off my level, but I'm going to 7 DTE Netflix. I'm looking at the 1250 calls. $12.50 calls. I'll get in if it can get me at $13.80. Actually, let's do 14 even. Trying to get in your previous day high in Netflix. I didn't notice it until it had already kind of bounced off of it. Let's try 1420. Yeah, it's kind of bouncing. Yeah, kind of bounced on me. I'll leave my order in Netflix for a minute, but I'm on the 1250 calls. See if it comes back down to that previous day high to get me a better fill. Circle's falling apart. And back down to previous day high. I will say, when Circle makes a move and then rejects, it's kind of, a lot of times that's all she wrote. Like, I wouldn't doubt if this thing goes through lows now. It's not a actionable trade comment, but just an observation. It seems like with Circle, sometimes it'll act super strong like this, and then when it's done, it's done. Core Weave's kind of the same way, I've noticed. Many times. Acts super strong, and then bleeds the rest of the day. So AVGO is strong. A lot of the chips are weak. Yeah, AVGO is up to previous day high. All right, I'm going to cancel Netflix. It's already almost back up to highs. S&P holding pre-market high. NASDAQ holding previous day high. IWM's kind of back into its pre-market range. AVGO just shot up. NVIDIA approaching pre-market highs. Be back in 1 minute. Ooh, NVIDIA popping. All the chips bouncing. AVGO ripping. NVIDIA ripping. Some of the others bouncing off the bottom. S&P, nice hold. NASDAQ, nice hold and bounce. Oh yeah, okay, low breaking out. Yeah, you'd have had to been quick to get into AVGO at previous day high. But nice little test and bounce. There goes Netflix. So 2 really good ideas this morning with 0 money in my account to show for it. Netflix and Circle. My wife's birthday tomorrow. I'm going to have to tell her she's not getting any presents. Sorry, honey. I just couldn't execute. No birthday presents this year. CoreWeave is still holding above this 149-ish level, which if you look at the daily chart is it's that key level where it reversed on 812. Circle coming down. Ooh, Russell getting weak. Bitcoin getting weak.
Order partially filled.
Indices getting weak.
Order filled.
So back near the lows in S&P, Russell is really coming down. Yeah, I like AVGO here too. I'm going to go 7 DTE, 355 calls in AVGO. I'm just going to go ahead and get in here. 355 calls in AVGO, filled at 640. Using previous day high as my level. Okay, low up 10.5%. Ooh. APP, little bounce off the bottom. SMCI, big bounce. PLTR trying to bounce it back after flushing pre-market lows. Kind of swept pre-market highs, then the lows. Bitcoin, big bounce back. AVGO, nice dip and bounce. I'll put a profit target in AVGO at 710. These the crack highs of day with a little pop, with a little punch. Yeah, I'll probably do some 0 DTE. I just, when I'm live streaming and everything else, it's a little too intense. So I like to do 7 DTE while I'm live streaming. Come on, AVGO. Go. AV go. It's at $7. Profit target's at 710. Little punch. Little oomph. Little Get up there. There we go. 710 filled. Sometimes you just got to talk to it, you know? 0 day, 53%. Nice. That's the difference between 0 and 7 DTE. That is why you cannot position size with the same dollar amount based on the DTE you're trading. Completely different ball game. There's a nice extension, AVGO. We'll go, I'll set another target at $8 for now. Probably adjust that down. Yeah, and with 0 DTE, you can't really sit through dips, right? You got to kind of take your push and go without scaling up too fast. But if you sit through dips, it's a little painful. Whereas 7 DTE, you can sit through a dip, no problem.
Order filled. Order cancelled. Order partially filled.
See, look at Circle. Made its move. Now back down towards lows. Circle's a jerk like that, you know? Yeah, exactly. Netflix, nice move through highs. S&P, NASDAQ, good hold. Bitcoin, big bounce back. JP Morgan holding yesterday's high. Coin kind of rolling over. Hood just chop. A lot of the chips are just chop, although MU extended down, AMD extended down. Well, yeah, I guess I take that back. There's some extensions in a couple directions on chips. SMH kind of choppy though. NVIDIA chopping above pre-market highs. I'm already in AVGoGo, so I'm not going to get into another chip stock, but NVIDIA looks like it wants to rip. SMCI flushed yesterday's low all the way back up to pre-market highs. Wow. OKLO up 12%. Just no chill. Just straight up. AVGO pulling back a little bit. MU is bleeding through yesterday's lows. Looks like Tesla gave a nice head fake this morning. Yeah, there goes NVIDIA pushing. Six, 7 put calendars up a few percent. One DTE's up a few percent. I've done one multi-tranche iron Condor so far. That's also up. Nice choppy price action for Delta neutral so far. Goog is rolling over. AVGoGo back to previous day high. Matrix, check out my trade plan, video and spreadsheet. And then I would also go to the Tim Weiss Plans channel. And he did a whole presentation on how he does it. PLTR getting a little bouncy. Still in kind of a chop range, but starting to push. AVGO's little dip getting bought up nicely. MU's weak. MU's had a big run, but not today. All downhill today. It's actually been kind of sideways this week. Hit an all-time high of 201 on the 6th, and then been kind of sideways. So NVIDIA kind of taking over the lead for the chips now. Tesla falling into the red. S&P and NASDAQ dipping now. AVGO still holding up pretty well.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
So SMCI swept yesterday's low all the way back up. Swept pre-market highs. Now it's coming back down. Looking for one more push out of AVGO. Pretty close to where I got in right here. I want to see it hold previous day high, otherwise I'll cut the rest. MU is just flushing. SMH is now flushing. NVIDIA is now coming down. S&P back into pre-market range. NASDAQ below previous day high. Russell is below pre-market lows. I might look at getting short the Russell here on a bounce. Back to pre-market lows.
Order filled.
If I trade IWM, I would trade the Monday options, 3DTE. I'd be looking for probably the 245 puts. See where this little bounce goes here. AVGO right at that previous day high level. NVIDIA staying strong. Circle gave it all up and into the red. Coinbase giving it up as well after that big surge with volume. AVGO is giving my profits away. MU's trying to bounce now. Yeah, so IWM ripped right back up into range. I'm going to hold off on anything there. AVGO's little dip needs to get bought up here. Got an order ready to cut the rest. MU getting a little bouncy now. AMD also. Tesla, a little bounce back into the green. Just waiting on you, AVGO. Just waiting on you, as usual. NASDAQ holding previous day high. IWM flushed pre-market lows and bounced back up into range. Oh, if they're battling, AVGO is going to win because VWAP's got nothing on AVGO in this cage match. what's happening at 10:30. Oh. No, I don't see myself getting into anything else here. I'm just holding AVGO. Yeah, I'm going to wrap the stream here in a minute. Just wanting to see if we get one more little push before we go. SMCI, man, that thing's all over the place. Big sweep low, big sweep high, back into mid-range. Bitcoin getting weaker. I think I kind of top ticked Bitcoin when I sold some earlier this week at around 127K. I'm sure that's not the last of the highs for Bitcoin, but for now, I feel good about myself. All right, AVGO, still holding. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream here, my friends. I'll post whenever I exit AVGO. It's right at my line in the sand level, previous day high. So if it goes much below that, I'll cut. If not, I will try to scale out and squeeze as much as I can. If it decides to give us another push, I'll post if I see anything else of interest. It is Friday. It is pretty sloppy, choppy price action so far, but as we know, that can change quickly. All right, all. Have a good day. See you in Power Hour. Cheers.